Good evening, everybody. We are here. We are live. Shoot Your Shot Podcast, episode 28. We still haven't removed that other 25 yet. Vic,
Shit,
it's on you.
I got you. I'm gonna just send y'all. Please remind me information. I'm gonna just send it to y'all.
Yeah, we got it. So we here. Uh, week 2 officially begins tonight in the NFL.
Yeah, buddy.
That game starts at 8:20, so we will be sure to have y'all out of here in plenty of time to do what you need to do before the game. Get prepared, and then get out there and catch it. King Vic, what up?
What's going on, family?
So we really here talking more week 2 NFL. We'll have some predictions. We will, as always, talk about our teams and our what we expect from our teams coming up this week with the teams that they play. And we'll have a couple.
What's going on, everyone?
Oh yeah, we got a couple people in here today. All right, we starting it early. Appreciate that. I really wish it told us who the Facebook users were. We can't see the name unless we go to Facebook.
Say their names. Say their names, yo. Say your names. All the Facebook users.
Yeah, let us know. Let us. Well, yeah. Well, I'll keep trying to. I'll go. I'll try to go to the Facebook feed here and there and see. But as usual, we are not yet sponsored by Essentia Water, but we are still drinking it.
Trying.
We tagged you. I found the Facebook page. I tagged y'all. Come on, we with it. We with it all day, every day. That's what we do.
Yeah, buddy.
Of course.
Cino, what's good?
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go. What's going on, Cino Evil?
Cool. So, I guess let's talk. Well, I guess we'll talk the game tonight first, and then we'll get into our teams, and then we'll do predictions. Y'all cool with that?
Yeah,
I'm good. Well, however you want to go.
All right, cool. So tonight, 8:20, we got the Giants and the Washington football team. This is a division matchup. Oh yeah. Vic was telling us we definitely got to set that up. The Discord. So both teams lost last week, if I remember correctly. I know the Giants definitely lost. Washington also lost. So both teams 0-1. Trying to avoid going 0-2. Let's start. Which team has the most pressure on them to not go 0-2? Joe.
I'm gonna go with Washington. A lot of people picked them to kind of win that division. So I think them falling 0-2 right now is just no good. The Giants is still kind of experimenting, trying to get things going, trying to get things together. So, I mean, if they fall 0-2, it's not a panic. They still play these division teams again later on in the season, and you know, everyone expect them to go 1-1 versus everyone anyway. So it wouldn't hurt them as much as Washington.
Vic.
I think it's on the Giants. I think expectations this riding into the season was, I don't want to say high, but not low, in between. I think they're expecting to go 9-8, 10-7, something of that nature. So yeah, I'm picking the Giants on this one.
Right. I mean, so if they finish 500, like I said, that means they're gonna go 1-1 against these Eastern Division teams anyway. So
likely.
Yeah, but let's not forget that Philly did look good week 1. They pulled. I think they upset whoever. We didn't pick Philly to win.
They destroyed Atlanta. So
so Philly might be a surprise.
Yeah, but they're about to. I don't think they win in their next game, but we'll get into that. I don't want to spoil who they play the next game, but
4-0.
Huh?
He is 4-0 against the Redskins.
Who, the Giants?
Daniel Jones.
Danny Nichols.
Danny Nichols.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough. I think the pressure right now is on Washington for the simple fact that they did win the division last year. So naturally, you win the division, you hope to improve. So their only improvement could be a better record because they got in with like some crazy, like 6-10 or something. It's a terrible record, and they won the division. So you got to think that their goal is to win more games and advance further into the playoffs. That starts today. You got to set the tone early especially in that division. If you can get an early win in this division, you might could run away with it. So I'm putting it on Washington for that reason.
Yeah. Also, like I said, I don't want to play spoiler because I know what we're gonna get into, but Dallas, even if Dallas win their next game, they 1-1. And like I said, I don't personally believe Philly will beat their next opponent.
Me either.
So
yes, we will get into that. I had to look and see real quick, but yeah. Shout outs to Cade. You look like you're a new viewer. We haven't seen you before, so shout outs to Cade.
Another Giants fan?
Another one.
Said Giants.
Okay, here we go. I guess he probably saying that it's more pressure on the Giants. I guess that's the way he feel.
He called him Mr. Dimes, so I assume yes, he is a Giants fan.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I just think it's still early in the season. You don't know what Saquon Barkley is right now. You don't know what
him to step up tonight.
I mean, like that's the anticipation, but is he going to even play to even step it up? You know what I'm saying? So you can step it up all you want, but if you're on the sideline, you dancing. So
very true. Danny Ducks is a good one. So what's the let's predict, like we said we were going to do, how many combined turnovers does Danny Nichols give us today? And we're gonna count it as lost fumbles and interceptions. How many combined today?
If you want to go first?
For Danny Nichols.
What he had two? He had two.
One. He had one in week 1.
I thought he fumbled and he threw a pick.
I can stat check it, but I believe it was definitely at least one interception.
That I know.
So
I'm gonna say under 3.
Under 3.
Yeah. 3 is a lot.
Yeah, 3 is a lot.
I'm gonna go with a pick and a fumble.
So you say he's gonna have 2, at least 2.
At least 2, yeah.
So you going 2? Yeah, this only shows that he had 1. Oh wait, hold on. 1 interception
and a fumble, I believe,
and 1 fumble. Yeah, so he had 2. But did they lose the fumble? I assume so.
I don't remember.
If they charge, does it charge?
No, yeah, it was lost. It was lost.
It
was a lost fumble. So he had 2 turnovers against. What was that? That was a whole different language. You blocked that, Vic?
Yeah.
The trolls are back.
Yeah, this one isn't like Chinese or Japanese or something.
Yeah.
Shit, we got Chinese trolls.
So, he had 2 against the Broncos, who I think should still have a pretty decent defense.
They do.
But Washington is kind of known for their defense. So you going the same? Because I'm going at least 3. I'm going 2 picks and a fumble.
Spicy.
That is. I was about to say we get a little bit of that. But I don't know. I'm gonna go with 2. I don't think he's gonna have any fumbles. I'm gonna call 2 interceptions.
No fumbles, 2
no
interceptions.
Fumbles.
So
if he has a fumble, he's not gonna lose it.
That's funny.
All right. If he has a fumble, he's not gonna lose it.
Okay,
So
there it is. So, so with that said, with his
that
2 or
ends,
3
that ends
turnovers,
tonight. What these guys are saying that ends tonight. Danny Dimes 4-0 against Washington. That comes to an end tonight.
well, that's the perfect segue. So you got Washington winning this game, Joe?
I got Washington winning this game 23-17.
Okay, Vic, who you got?
I got. Do we even have to pick? Nah.
We,
I got
yeah,
the.
we
I know. I
we
got the
do. We do.
Giants. I got the Giants winning this one. I'm going 28-17.
All right. See, on one hand, I want to pick the Giants, but I don't trust Danny Nichols and that Washington defense. Chase Young, he's a beast.
Danny Pickles.
These are all good ones. But Washington doesn't have a quarterback. Who's starting tonight?
Heineke.
Heineken.
All right. This is a game of quarterbacks, and it's a battle of 2 shitty quarterbacks. So I'm going the Giants because they have the less shittier quarterback. Even with
They
his
have
three
the bigger
turnovers.
name quarterback. That's all. Heineke ain't bad, man. When he's out there, he played pretty good.
Well, hopefully that continues for him. But
Not tonight, though.
yeah, it's not going to be tonight, especially because the Giants are supposed to have this an elite defense this year too. So they got to show up and they got to show us what it is. So that's tonight's game. I didn't predict the score. I'm gonna say I don't know. I think it'll be close, like 21-17. I don't think it'll be a high scoring game at all. So we kind of already alluded to it. We were talking about the Eagles earlier. They do play Vic's 49ers, so we'll knock out 2 birds, 1 stone. We'll talk 49ers and we'll predict this game as well.
If the Giants won 63-7, I will cash app you whatever you want.
Hold on, I know that's Justin. I don't even have to look. Yeah, it's Justin. He don't even believe that himself.
I second that. I will let Vic cash app you whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
From all 3 of us,
straight up.
So yeah. So that might be a little too high of a bar set. But yeah, so we got Philly versus the Niners. This game is being played in Philly. So your Niners are away. What are you thinking? How you think this is going to go for your Niners?
I don't even know. Nah, we're gonna come out. We're gonna come out looking good. Hopefully the front line steps up. Hopefully Kyle Shanahan decides to play D Ford more than 3 snaps. It looked like we could plug anybody in the running back spot, and it just doesn't matter. I just need that front line to step up. And I need Kyle Shanahan to either trust Jimmy G or not. Stop experimenting.
I think the longer the season goes on, the more of that experiment you're gonna see.
I hope not.
Sabotage as you sabotaging Jimmy G.
Yeah.
You can't sabotage a man that went what? 17 for 24, something like that, for 313 yards, 3 interceptions. Like, when he's out, as long as he stay healthy, Jimmy G will always be wanted in the NFL. Because when healthy and on that field, he has shown you nothing less than somewhat of an elite quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Yeah, when Jimmy G is healthy, is he a top 10 quarterback?
I don't know. I would have to go through the league, but 10 of them, what we got? Like, how many? Like, I mean, you figure how many playoff teams is it? 12?
No, I think it's 14. I'm not taking that bet, man. I'm not taking that bet.
That's fucked up. They want you to cut your shit, bro. Yeah, but when healthy, he's somewhat of an elite quarterback. He's taking the 49ers to the to the Super Bowl, although he lost, but they were close. So when out there, he doesn't show you nothing less. So
Yeah.
he's going to be out there Sunday. It's going to be 82 degrees and sunny. It's going to feel like California. So it's going to feel right at home. It's not like they playing in some dome AstroTurf where it's something different. You're going to feel right at home. So I got the 49ers.
So it's safe to say, Vic, you got your Niners. Joe, you also got the Niners. As much as I would like to disagree with y'all, I think that game that Philly played was more about how bad Atlanta was than how good Philly is. So I got to go 49ers. No way they lose in this game. And I think they win it probably going away.
I hope so.
So then let's check out Joe's Jets. Y'all play the Patriots 1:00 on Sunday. Patriots coming back from a loss, close loss. Y'all are coming off of a close loss. How do you feel it's going to go?
We going to keep this stink shit that's going on in New England going on, man. Fuck them bums. You know what I'm saying? Since Tom Brady left, it's over. Belichick has showed that he ain't that great without him. since it's been a long time since he ain't have him, he doesn't know how that feels. So this is one of them cases that show you, like, yeah, one man does make the team, but it ain't you, it's me, because I play. And you don't. So I got the Jets winning this game. I'm rolling with my gang green.
Rick?
I'm going Patriots. I think that defense is going to be too much for the rookie. I don't really see it being a close game.
You call it blowout?
Yeah, I'm calling it blowout. Something like 28-3, 28-7.
Not 63-7 like King Vic is predicted over here?
Not 63-7. I ain't that high.
Jets lose 63-7. I'll let Vic cash app you anything you want.
Even though Tom Brady's not there anymore, I was never really a big Bill Belichick fan. I never really liked the Patriots, even before, they were, the franchise that they were. I'm not going to say I was like, the anti-American thing, the Patriot. I didn't like Captain America. I don't know why. It's nothing personal. I just never liked them. I didn't like their jerseys. Like, they were always kind of blue. Yeah. No, I'm not saying all that.
Character, motherfucker.
But it just never rang true with me. So I always find it hard to even root for them. And it just got easier and easier the better they got to not root for them. But I'm going
the Jets based on color.
Yeah, I'm going with the Jets because I like that green.
Green
fuck the Patriots.
Oh man, that's funny.
Nah, I ain't say that. I ain't say all that.
Hell, Hydra. What are we doing?
Yo, I didn't like the jerseys and the replacements either, bruh. That the red, white, and blue scheme, it just was never me, and it got nothing to do with the country. I said the Pledge of Allegiance. You know how it is.
Yeah, it's all good. Now we just joking. It's all jokes. Nah, but yeah, bro. Moving on.
So we got
the Jets.
So we got my Bengals against the Bears. That is in Chicago. I don't even look where your game is at. Doesn't change. It's in New York.
Oh yeah. My bad.
Yeah, it doesn't affect my pick, but we got Bengals and Bears 1:00 in Chicago. I'm keeping it simple. I'm going Bengals. Andy Dalton's still the starting quarterback in Chicago. We know a lot about Andy Dalton. I say this one is we win by 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns. Oh,
He's coming in spicy today.
yeah.
Hey.
Very.
Chicago did not impress me. Their defense didn't look great. Their offense didn't look great. So again, if as far as I know, Andy Dalton is the starter. If that changes, maybe they let that young kid play. Maybe something happens, but our defense looked too good to let Andy Dalton go off on us. So I'm going with my squad.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm rolling with you. I don't think it's going to be that big of a victory, but yeah, I do think some Dalton mistakes will help you guys out. You guys will jump out to a nice early lead and be able to cruise into victory. But I see it. I see it like a 7 point, somewhere around a 24-17, maybe 21, 14, somewhere around there. So I got the bank.
I should also preface is that this also depends on which coach shows up. If the coach play, if he play coy and play that, reserved offense, then it's a completely different game. But if the coach shows some confidence in Joe Burrow and that offense, then I think this might be one of the games we can break open and show, at least a glimmer of what we're capable of.
Do you think he's nervous? Like he don't want to get Joe hurt? So
It's very clear that they're nervous about letting Joe Burrow get hurt again. Because again, that pass blocking was still a little suspect. So Joe Mixon had a game. I think he's the number 2 rusher in the league after 1 week. He had, is he number 1?
Yeah.
So he had a big game, so it didn't matter as much. But when Burrow took that hit and he was a little hobble, and at that moment, that's when we completely changed the way we were coaching the game. I think he maybe only dropped back to pass maybe 5 times after that, and that was early in the third quarter.
Can't be mad. Like
that's your friend.
Yeah, I mean you gotta protect them, but you gotta take a shot every now and again too, though.
But that's what he did. Like he took shots when it mattered, so that way we could close out the game. Like he jumped out to a nice lead. He was able to cruise control, and then when they started coming back on him, he said, "You know what? All right, let me mix this up and throw a few passes here and there, get another late touchdown to get us over the hump." And that's exactly what happened. So I think as long as they winning, I don't see no problem like avoiding your quarterback, from getting hurt. So do what you got to do to win. But
again, as long as we're dictating that, we're the ones dictating that.
Yeah. So it's like as long as you in the lead, you can cruise control. I don't see why not hand the ball off. You obviously see that Mixon is a top running back right now. Like I ain't saying over the last 2, 3 years, 4 years. I mean he's up there, but you know what I'm saying. Right now is the time you give him the ball. You know what I'm saying. And that way you prevent your quarterback from getting hurt.
See, but we also we can't forget that Joe Mixon is also coming off a pretty big injury last year, so it's like we gotta try to preserve him too.
Yeah. Like, come on, think about it. Who you looking to have over the next not even 10 years, but 5 years? You really think you can have Joe Mixon doing something in 5 years from now? He's been in the league 4 years? This is his 4th year. So you look at 5 years, right? So you look at 5 years later. That's 9 years in the league. What running back then like Adrian Peterson or someone in the elite status is doing something in year 9? You know what I'm saying? So. You think about Joe Burrow. What year is Joe Burrow in? This is 2nd year.
2.
So you think 5 years from now, here in year 7, you talk about a 26, 27-year-old Joe Burrow. What is he? He could be an elite quarterback in the league. So you want to do your best. Like I say, you do your best to win the game, but at the end of the day, you got to protect that quarterback. And as long as you win it, Yeah, you don't want to sit them down. Don't sit down. You still get the reps. You still get the snaps. You
Yep.
probably got to move around if a play gets broken or if the running back isn't able to do anything. Then you pass. But other than that, then you protect that quarterback. It hasn't been a full year, has it, since he got injured?
Nope. He got
No.
injured week 6, I believe.
Exactly. So you're not even talking about what you're talking about. 8 months, 9 months. That he's already on the field playing. You got to take it easy, especially if you're limping. If you're limping, you're lucky I ain't sit you down.
Yeah, I agree completely and totally. Vic, what you thinking?
I'm going Chicago. I think the defense plays better this week. I think Andy Dalton plays better. I think Montgomery's going to have a good game. I'm just going Bears. 23-14.
All right. So then we'll bring it back to the top of the schedule and we'll start predicting the games from there. So we got the Raiders and Steelers both coming off pretty, I don't want to call them, well, for the Steelers, definitely an unexpected victory. The Raiders, I don't know if that was unexpected or not, but 2 big wins for both teams. They are playing in Pittsburgh. Who y'all got? Vic, we'll start with you.
I'm going Pitt. That defense is ferocious, man. Remember, Derek Carr still makes mistakes every Sunday. He's gonna throw an interception. He's gonna fumble the ball eventually, and it's gonna be because of that defense. So that's what I'm going with. Pitt. I do see it being close. I'm gonna say something like 27-23.
Joe?
In the beginning, I was leaning towards the Raiders. I felt like that victory Monday night just, got them pumped, got them hyped. But at the end of the day, I thought about what Vic said, the mistakes you make. And you're not going to have many chances against, Pittsburgh like you had against, the Ravens. So I just look at it like, if he doesn't make these mistakes, then they might have a chance to win a close, low scoring game, something like 14-10, because I don't see Pittsburgh, doing anything on offense. So they're gonna be a low scoring team. He's saying 27 points, 20-some points. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points for Pittsburgh. But
no, he said 20 words or less.
No, I'm talking about Vic. I ain't paying attention to evil. I already know what he's saying, but, I'm on that note, but I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh.
All right.
At the end of the day,
that's 2 for Pittsburgh and 1 for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Just can't pick Pittsburgh, huh?
There will be weeks that I probably do. This is not one of them. I did like what I saw, albeit a very small size, from the Raiders, and I need Waller as my new tight end on my fantasy team to go off. He did almost come through for me last week, so I'm looking more.
Well, he did his part. Tucker didn't do anything.
Yeah. I'm not complaining. I came within 10 points. So, hey, what was I down? 40, I think. I 43 points. I came right within 10. So, I'm not mad. I just want to see more from the kid. So, it's more of a pick to see more of a player than it is just to, I don't really care too much for what Pittsburgh got going on unless they play in the Bengals. So, I just want to see, because if this kid is for real, then this is the kind of game he needs to have a big game against a defense like Pittsburgh. So I'm more so just rooting for him to have a good game, and maybe Derek Carr will not be Derek Carr for a night. So I'm going Raiders. Next up, we got the Houston Texans versus y'all's Cleveland Browns. And they will be y'all's Cleveland Browns for the whole year.
That's fine.
Odell Beckham Jr. is not playing again. So Joe, who you got?
I got the Browns. I don't see Houston causing them to make the same mistakes as the Chiefs caused them to make. So I got the Browns in a disrespectful one, like 38-14 or something like that. But it's gonna be disrespectful. It's going so yeah, I got the Browns.
Vic, I got a feeling you feel the same way.
Yeah, I got the Browns in the blowout. Something like 45-14.
Damn.
Damn.
I ain't want to be that rude, but I do see something like that. Like it's gonna be like disrespectful out there.
How long is he out? He was supposed to play week 1, and he didn't. He was supposed to play this week, and he's not.
So
I don't think we really know. Yeah, last I read, they're letting him dictate it, and I think a combination with him not really wanting to be in Cleveland and him taking this injury, a little more serious because he's not as young as he used to be. He's going to be out for a little while. I'm predicting at least another week. And with that said, I'm going with the Cleveland Browns. I can't not pick them. Too much going on in Houston. They don't have enough to compete. They win going away. 2-3 touchdowns at least. Next up, we got the Denver Broncos and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Broncos won last week. Jaguars did not. They are in Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence didn't look bad week 1. How do you think he fares against the Denver Broncos?
Not good at all.
I second that.
It's going to take some time, but next week is not the time. He's going to have another slow but learning game, and the boys in Denver are going to show him that defenses come strong. So, see what they did to Danny Dimes or something.
Yeah.
Hey, Trevor Lawrence going to wish he was back in Clemson, boy. But I got Denver in another somewhat of a blowout, like 24-10.
Vic?
Yeah, I'm going with Denver. Exact same score.
Yeah, we're not gonna comment on that one. Same score, so you got Denver. So y'all both taking Denver going away. As much as I would like to pick them Duval Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm not gonna do it. Denver going away, like y'all said. That defense is going to demolish Jacksonville. I think the defense scores a couple touchdowns, at least one. So next up, we got Saints and Panthers. Saints 1-0, Panthers 1-0. Carolina beat Joe's Jets. New Orleans destroyed the Packers. Where are we going with this one?
I'm going Saints. I just don't see Sam Darnold looking too good against that defense. And I'm going with a blowout, too. I'm going something like 38-10, 38-13.
Jameis, that ain't going to change unless he get hurt. That ain't changing.
Yeah, he the starter. He had 5 of them crab legs last week.
Joe?
He threw up the W.
You eat crab legs this week?
I ain't eat as many as Jameis did, but nah. I got the Saints too. They.
Joe froze
up. I think he froze up.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, he's back.
You back?
Okay. We had a blackout real quick. But yeah, as I was saying, the Saints, I got them in kind of a blowout as well. Something like 38-17, somewhere around there. But yeah, I got the Saints, and Jameis throws for another 4 touchdowns, maybe runs for 1 again. So pick them in your fantasy.
Yeah, the ones with KG. Yeah, that was funny. Yo, all right. I'm picking Saints too. As much as this is 3 games in a row. We all picking the same score or the same teams, but some of these are a little obvious. I agree. It's going to be another blowout. I don't think Carolina looked really that good. Saints going away. Probably another blowout here. Rams and Colts. It's going to be in Indianapolis. Rams 1-0, Colts 0-1. Do we all have the Rams here?
No, I have the Colts.
All right, I'll put that in officially.
Who's my MVP candidate?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Derrick Henry.
Both you guys are wrong. Goes to show y'all don't watch the show.
Matthew Stafford.
My MVP candidate, Matthew Stafford. Who's my Super Bowl prediction champ?
The Rams.
The Rams. Keep it going, baby. 2-0. Let's go Rams.
Vic, why are you picking the Colts, man?
I think they need a bounce back victory from last week. Didn't look too good. I think Carson Wentz start. I think he figures it out. They got a lot of talent on both ends of that field. I think if you can contain Aaron Donald, you got a good chance of, to me, winning. So we need a Nelson to pancake.
Who's been able to stop Aaron Donald, though?
Nobody, but this is what
you forgot about that dude that's sitting back there waiting for you to throw it?
Matthew Stafford?
No. On
Jalen
defense.
Ramsey.
Oh, you're talking about Jalen Ramsey. You just go to the other side.
He goes where the best receiver go. He don't go on a side.
Who are we calling the best receiver on the Colts team? Is it Ty?
Ty not even playing.
Is it Michael Pittman?
I guess I wasn't gonna call Ty the number 1 receiver. They got a good running game. They got a decent running game.
They do got a good running game. Jonathan Taylor.
Hey, and you know who got a great run defense? The Rams. So you can try to run it.
Yo, I really felt the urge to not use a home improvement joke when you said Jonathan Taylor. I just want y'all to know I was this close to doing it, but I didn't do it to spare everybody. That was close.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Vic's going Colts. I'm going Rams. Ain't no way the Colts winning this game. I got them winning by they won by 20 last week. They winning by 20 again this week.
Yeah, I got them winning big, 38, 18, 15, something like that.
No way.
How many points did the Colts score last week?
16.
16. That's it. That's all they scoring. Again.
And they yeah.
How many points did the Rams give up last week?
The Rams gave up 14 points.
14 points.
To the Bears, to Andy Dalton's Bears.
When was those points scored? In the first quarter?
Let's see. Second and third quarter.
There you go. We had to get a feel. We let them score. Made things interesting. But we scored with ease. We made it look easy. They made it look easy. So,
yeah,
there you go.
JTT. Yeah, that's hilarious. All right, so we'll go next up. I don't know where all the Dolphins fans have been around. They MIA today, huh? Get it? The Dolphins play. Yeah, Derek's not here. So they play the Bills. The Bills, who are 0-1. The Dolphins are 1-0. They're playing in Miami. Who y'all got, Vic?
I'm going Bills. This is going to be a bounce back game for Mr. Allen.
Has to be.
Yeah, it definitely has to be. They do not want to be 0-2.
Yeah, they don't want to be 0-2.
They don't want to be 0-2. Yeah, I'm going Bills. I say it would be a low scoring game, something around 24-16, 24-20, something in that ballpark.
Joe?
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. Bills as well. I think Allen has a bounce back game just all around. They all have a bounce back game. They got this in the bag. 23-17.
Yeah, I won't spend too much time. I agree with everything y'all said. Buffalo blown away. So let's see. We did Patriots, Jets. We did Bears, Bengals. Next up, we got Falcons and Buccaneers. The first of the 4:00 games. I'm gonna say, spoiler alert, I'm not making the mistake that I made last week and picking Atlanta.
Not against the Bucks.
Nah.
Well, I got something interesting to say.
Tell them. Let them know, Joe.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks because I ain't. Yeah, ain't no way Atlanta winning this game. I don't know what's going on out there. They don't know what's going on out there. I think they might tank and go for that number 1 pick.
10,
Yeah,
7,
and they are playing. They are playing in Tampa Bay.
Are they?
Yes.
Well, Tampa Bay. I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay.
It don't even matter if they was playing in Tampa Bay.
They could have been playing in Atlanta. That would have made it worse. I think that would have made it worse.
I'll tell you right now that if they would have played in Atlanta, there had been more Bucks jerseys than Falcons jerseys in that stadium. Guarantee it.
I believe you. And 80% of them jerseys would have probably been Tom Brady.
Yeah. So next up, we got the Vikings, who lost to my Bengals last week against the Cardinals. They're in Arizona. Arizona did win last week. This was who they beat somebody big last week, right?
They beat the
The
Titans.
Titans. They blew out the Titans. So do the Vikings bounce back and win this one, or do the Cardinals who we think they are?
The Cardinals is exactly who we think they are.
Trash?
No.
Oh, I was waiting for that. That's what he do. But
they're a solid team.
Yeah, they're a good team. And
hey, when AJ Green is your third receiver, you're doing something right.
You're doing something big.
a lot going on down there.
Consistent wins.
I don't know if they'll be able to stop them. So I got the Cards as well.
Arizona. So y'all both going to Arizona. Minnesota did not look good. Kirk Cousins did not look good. They had way too many penalties. I think they had 10 penalties, which was like a record. And like nobody had 10 penalties in like the past like 5 or some years. They said during the broadcast, it was something crazy. Got to be Arizona.
Yeah, I say 52-9. It's the final score.
That's what everybody been waiting here.
Yeah, these are like NFL blitz scores right here.
The young crowd don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for real. So next up, we got the Tennessee Titans against the Seattle Seahawks. Titans, as we just spoke about, 0-1. They are in Seattle, who's 1-0. I think this is going to be a good game. Do the Titans bounce back, or does Seattle start 2-0?
Seattle starts 2-0. I don't think Tennessee bounced back yet. It's hard to beat that Seattle team in Seattle.
Yeah,
they're healthy on both sides. Yeah, the 12th man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Joe.
No, go ahead. Finish.
I don't think Mr. Tannehill can carry him if Derrick Henry is not balling out. I just don't think Tannehill can carry them.
That's crazy. I mean, I had Tennessee going 1-1 after their first 2 games, but I had them winning last week's and losing this week. But they messed up and lost last week, so they'll be starting 0-2. So I got Seattle in this one.
Yeah, I agree. This 4 games in a row, we all agree for all the same reasons. We don't even need to get into it. We got next. Next up, we got America's team 20 years ago, the Dallas Cowboys, versus the we'll call them the upstart Los Angeles Chargers now. As we know, Cowboys lost close to Tampa, 0-1. They are in Los Angeles against the Chargers, who are 1-0. The Chargers did not look great week one. I would say Dallas probably looked better overall, but just didn't get that W. So what y'all think?
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I think they look pretty good against the Bucks. The Chargers ain't the Bucks. I think the Chargers got enough to score. It's going to be a shootout. Pick the over, whatever the over under is. Straight up, I think the Cowboys got this one.
I am going to go with the Cowboys as well. I say this is a bounce back game. Like Joe said, they looked great against the Bucks. Defense wasn't bad. Dak looked fantastic. I'm going Cowboys.
All right, and we will not have 5 games in a row that we all agree, because I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Chargers. I think they're going to improve upon what they did last week, and I think they pull out a victory. But I do think this is a close game. I don't think this is a blowout by any means.
No.
Next up, which I guess this is – I don't know if this is considered a rivalry now. It's the late game, 8 o'clock game. Chiefs and Ravens, this has been a big matchup. They've met in the playoffs, but the Chiefs has pretty much dominated this rivalry, if you want to call it that. So we get that early in the season, week 2, Chiefs-Ravens, 8:20, Sunday in Baltimore. Chiefs going in 1-0. Ravens coming off that defeat to the Raiders. Who y'all got?
I'm going to let Vic go first.
I'm going with the Chiefs. There's nothing the Ravens can do that's going to make them come out with a W. I just don't see it. The Ravens are too injured. Number one, they still have no identity. Number two, they don't know if they want Lamar to be a pocket passer or if they want to continue him to run a pistol formation. So until they figure them things out of what type of player you want, I don't see them going to a Super Bowl. I'll tell you that much. I'm going Chiefs. I see this one blowout also. I'm saying something like 47-10.
Damn.
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
I got the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs too. I don't know what's going on in Baltimore, and I think what happened in Las Vegas is like that's crushing. Yeah. Huh?
I said stays in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, but that shit didn't. Like we all knew about it. So I don't know, man. I got Kansas City in this. I also got a blowout, but I got it somewhere like 37-13, something like that, 37-10. But I got the Chiefs.
I think Baltimore's defense keeps them in this game in the first half and then get blown out in the second half. And it ends up being closer than y'all think, but Kansas City still wins, maybe by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, sounds all right.
Lamar and that defense could keep you in it for a half, but that second half, I think Kansas City just turns it up a notch and take care of business. I hope they don't come in, lackadaisical and not taking Baltimore serious because of their recent record with Baltimore, because that would be a mistake. When you underestimate a team that's down like that, you can get bit in the ass. But I still got Kansas City winning. And then the Monday night game, which is shaping up to not be great. The Lions and Packers, both 0-1. This game is in Green Bay. The Packers just point blank did not show up last week. Does Aaron Rodgers turn it on in the lights of Monday Night Football and get his team a win?
Here's what I was thinking. If they lose to the Detroit Lions on Monday Night Football, Aaron Rodgers has to be traded by Sunday, by the week after. He can't stay on Green Bay no more. Like if you lose to the Detroit Lions on Monday Night Football and you got Aaron Rodgers on your team, you need to trade him because it is over. It's over. You might as well trade him, tank the season, and shoot and fight Atlanta for that number 1 pick.
Well, they already drafted the replacement, right? Wasn't that the whole thing? This past draft they drafted the quarterback?
Well, I don't know if they trust him or whatever, or you trade him and fight Atlanta for that number 1 pick, or you trade him and throw this guy in it and say, fuck it. Whatever happens, happens. But if you lose to the Detroit Lions on Monday Night Football, you must trade Aaron Rodgers before the next week.
To the 49ers. I definitely agree with that.
So with that said, who you got winning?
I got the Packers winning because I don't think Aaron Rodgers can be traded or will be traded. They like, yo, you're gonna play. You're gonna play for us this year. So you might as well play your best. And he's gonna go out there and not ruin his reputation and play his best because it's the Detroit Lions on Monday Night Football, and you can't look this bad against them.
You got to show up.
You got to show up. And you're Aaron Rodgers. How many years he's been in the league? And how many
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, how many years he's been in the league?
About 17, 18,
About 17. How many Super Bowl rings he got?
One.
Like you,
Aaron Rodgers, 17 years.
17 years, one ring.
Uno.
You still have something to play for. You still got a name for yourself. You better go out there and show them that you Aaron Rodgers, because you keep fucking around and this will be your last season altogether. Not in Green Bay, but in the NFL. You stink it up and you play this year like crap. Not many teams is going to be looking because a lot of teams are set.
So what about you, Vic? Who you got?
Packers. I agree with everything Joe said. I think Aaron got too much pride to just say fuck it. So everything Joe said, I definitely agree with. And it's the Detroit Lions. Like, that's your rivalry. I don't think you're going to go out there and just stink it up.
I would hope not.
You can't. Like, you really can't. So.
Yeah, I mean, he sat a bunch of years, but it's still experience. You know, he still put the work in. He still put the time in. So, he might not have played, but you still counted as experience. But yeah, I agree. Green Bay got to win. Just point blank, they got too many weapons. They got to win, and it's Detroit. Detroit's like the Browns. You just, even when they good, they not good. So that's all the games for week 2. We got our predictions in. They locked in. We did make the post on the sports group. So if you have not yet put in your picks, they lock in at 8 o'clock, right? The game starts at 8:20. So your picks for the week lock in at 8 o'clock. Don't be editing them shits. Don't be changing them shits, because we are watching you, motherfuckers.
Right.
And then Vic will continue to post the records for everybody.
Yes, sir.
As the season goes. Appreciate everybody who tuned in.
Word.
This is Shoot Your Shot Podcast, episode 28. We will be back on Tuesday talking more football. We'll be wrapping up the games that happen and talking about our teams again. If you're tired of hearing about the Bengals, Jets, or 49ers, this is not the motherfucking podcast for you. But we appreciate everybody. Hope you're having a good weekend. I hope all your teams win, unless you're a Chicago fan or whatever teams y'all teams are playing fans. I hope y'all teams, drink water.
Did we touch on Russell Westbrook winning the skirt? We didn't touch on that one now.
No.
Go out. Yeah, we decided not to talk about that one. Yeah. I do have one question that we're gonna dip out on. You can pick one player or one team who has a bounce back game week 2.
I'm going Josh Allen.
Joe?
I was lean. Yeah, I want to say Josh Allen as well. Looking at my picks, like we had so many blowouts this week. But I say Zach Wilson. I think he plays a lot better this week, man. I think they got Crowder back. So I'm gonna go with Zach Wilson. I think he has a more efficient game, cuts down on the panic throws and everything. I don't think he's gonna throw 50-something times, so he's gonna have a better game.
King Vic, your timing is spot on because I'm also going with Saquon Barkley. Half of it is because he's on my fantasy team and I need him to do something. I think he got me like 2 points last week or something, so I need him to come out. So 2.9, so I need him to bounce back and get some yards and some touchdowns tonight against the Washington football team. So there you have it, folks. We appreciate y'all. We'll be back Tuesday.
Everyone have a good night. Enjoy the game.
Drink responsibly.
Essentia, where you at? Peace.
Yo, Johnny Walker, holla at me.